Yes, right.
We are back together today, and we are talking about networking with businesses that are both bigger and smaller than you.
We got the big and we got the little.
We're talking to cleaning company owners. Where do you point them? I mean, some of these folks are not natural networkers to begin with.
When they go out and start networking, say they go to like a chamber event where you can have an array of different companies and multiples of companies. And you go there and you realize that, hey, there's 5 other cleaning companies there. Instead of running away from them, talk to them. Because
Wait. Talk to your competition.
Talk to your competition.
Why?
Why? I'm glad you asked.
I'm so glad I asked too.
When I can talk to my competitors, I find out a lot about them. In all the years that I've been working in this industry, there was one company years ago when I worked for a very large company. All they did was specialize in dialysis companies. So they would just clean dialysis units, and that was it, because it's a very specialized cleaning because of what they're dealing with, the salts and things like that. So whenever they would get a call outside of that scope, they wouldn't do it. And they would just tell a potential customer, oh, we don't do that. And they would ask, well, who do you know? And nobody. And they'd hang up the phone on them. So why would I not want to work with a company that's doing dialysis? I don't particularly like doing those types of jobs. So if someone were to call me about those, I could refer that work back to them because they're going to give me the type of work that I want.
Sure.
Now, in the Rochester area that I'm in, I'm not one of the big boys. I'm also not one of the little boys. I'm a mid-range company here in Rochester. So I actually have a company that I work, anything that falls outside of their realm. If it's not 5, 6, or 7 days a week, they do not clean it. They will not even entertain it. And any one-offs, meaning, hey, a floor care, a carpet care, a construction cleanup, if they're not a current client, they're not going to do the work.
So can I come back on that one?
Yes,
Make sure that we framed it. Individual projects, a floor cleaning, a floor burnishing, a construction cleanup. I realize that's a longer piece, but it's still a kind of a one-off piece.
Yes.
Or cleaning 2 days a week.
They won't do it. I had worked with their sales manager years ago at another company, so he naturally trusts me, believes in me, so he refers that work to me. Anything that's outside of their realm of work, he will give that client my name and phone number and email, as well as send me a text message and say, expect a call from John Doe from ABC Company, and this is the number they'll be calling from.
Okay, so to put a tag on that company, that's probably one of the big boys. They do some really big projects. It's 5 days a week or nothing. We don't do one-off. This is our formula.
Correct, and they do a lot of marketing to draw stuff in. Anything that doesn't fit in what they do, they will reach out to me. I'm sure he reaches out to other people, but hey, I know he reaches out to me.
Okay, now back to the cleaning company owner. Mid-sized, in their city, shy marketer. They've entered the Chamber of Commerce mixer. They're already out of their element. And you're urging them to go talk to their competitors or the folks that are in their industry. We've already talked about the big boys. Why should they go talk to them? They have some great opportunities there.
Yes.
Others that are either like them or smaller than them. What do you tell that owner now?
Well, even the small ones. So I'm a mid-sized company. I'll talk to the little people. You know, I was one of those little people. They're working out of their homes. They're working out of their cars. I have clients or people that call me that are looking for that type of company because I have overhead and I have a building and I provide benefits for my staff and I pay a living wage and all that. I am out of the realm for a lot of companies that will call me. So now I have someone I can refer to them. Also, they sometimes will get calls and look at a job and say, there is no way I can do this job. Well, if I'm funneling them work, guess who they're going to look at when they know that it's outside their realm? They call me. So I'm getting referrals from both ends into the middle.
There's a phrase that occurs to me. This came along when my sons were involved in robotics, and they called it cooperation.
There you go.
So you have these folks who are running parallel to you, not necessarily in competition.
Correct.
Having a grasp on who's working in your industry within your geography, tremendously important.
Exactly. And we even interviewed a few episodes ago, Valerie Madursky from Refined Restoration.
She was a ball.
She was a ball. All she does is restorative work. So if there's a fire, a flood, mold, mildew, lead abatement, those types of things, but she doesn't do janitorial work. So again, like type companies, I work with window cleaning companies. They don't do janitorial work, but they'll do windows. And we often share the same or similar clients. So again, building your network through the use of other companies who have contacts to help grow your business.
So for our owners who are listening and they still need some encouragement, maybe they need some structure, how should they contact you?
Oh, they can contact me by leaving a comment on this podcast, or they can go to my website, docsfs.com. There's also my phone number is up there for the office. They can reach out to me that way.
Fantastic. Joel, thank you.
You're welcome.